Hello, how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a good day today. Finally, I'm back with another video, hopefully without any loud noise in the background. In this video, I want to talk about the event, Dazzling stage, and analyze some things surrounding it, or rather surrounding them, since this is about both versions of the event, CN and global version. Yeah, the two events are not one-to-one this time around. So let's look at some of the notable things that transpired before this event came about. Recently, some progress has been made between the two servers, with the whole trying to close the gap between them. However, seemingly they went too far and still a difference in content remains. From my observation after Global's Halloween Carnival event ended, Global kinda zoomed past CN. Instead of matching CN's pace, it's now 2 days ahead when it comes to event schedule. And since then, I noticed some odd choices, or lack thereof, involving the release of dolls. There have been some instances where a Dreamland summon pool would end and then nothing would start after it. Thankfully, that never lasted longer than a day, I think. Eventually, some random dolls awakening pool would start after that. Poorly thought out one, like Flora's Awakening, which lasted for just 3 days. Keep in mind, Flora has been in the Golden Petal shop for 2 months, plus she's given away to all players as a reward doll. Yeah, from the outside looking in, how things have rolled out seemed a bit messy, though they could be purposefully delaying things for the sake of Global. I wonder if Anemone's event will get released to Global just in time to help align the two servers properly. And since the event was in celebration for Gigi Festival, they could also rerun the doctor and someone's favorite nurse. Or I guess they could go back to reframing events for Global, like with Happy Birthday event and Idol support. And speaking of Idol support, when I talked about this event, I said something about how it's like the Christmas event but light version, since it has the same theme and its storyline is closer to the one in Dazzling stage. Well, I guess it is kind of the same event for CN now that they've merged the two. The two events, Dazzling stage and Idol support, just got released concurrently for CN, so that's a bit more content that's not currently in Global, which makes sense because we just had Idol supports recently, so wouldn't make any sense to bring it back so soon. I went back and checked that event's initial launch for CN, the 2021 one. It turns out that those two events launched only 1 week apart, then both ended about 2 weeks after that. Anyways, back to the current timeline, I guess. When it comes to the skins released for Dazzling stage, for Global there is Ella and Eurydice. Both are new to that server. CN had 2 skins rerun, which unusually had their own announcements outside of the event and dolls post. Those skins are of Eurydice and Selenia. And of course, Ella's skin as well. But there it was purchasable by either in-game gems or by cash through this window. The first thing on the left is the daily reward as per usual. Yeah, this one is not in Global for some reason. Another bizarre thing not in Global is the Christmas decoration. Did they forget to add it? Will they add it later? Not sure. Anyways, I hope it doesn't sound like I'm bashing the game or the devs by talking about the stuff I've talked about in this video. I'm just questioning things, I'm curious about things, What do you think about what I've said? Do you think all of this is planned, or is this the result of either teams not communicating effectively with one another? Maybe. Also, how do you feel about them running the two events at the same time, essentially merging them, Dazzling and Idol support? I think it's better this way. Like, it makes for a more compelling story, in my opinion. But what do you think? Anyways, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like the video if you liked it. Leave a comment if you want. Until the next video.